He was not being snarky, he was diagnosing a deeper illness, a flaw in how we judge knowledge itself. Here's the irony, the less you know, the simpler everything feels. This is called the Dunning-Kruger effect, when ignorance hides complexity. When you do not know how deep a problem goes, it looks easy to you. So you speak with boldness, not because you are wise, but because you do not know what you are missing. So the more you learn about something, the more you realize that you do not actually know much about it. So doubt is not a weakness, it is awareness. But here is the danger with all of this. We live in a world that rewards certainty, not reflection. The loudest speaker often wins, not the wisest.
And remember what we spoke about earlier in the video. The left does not like people making mistakes. They don't even let them learn from their mistakes or admitting that they made one. So they tend to speak boldly, but irresponsibly. They get angry, cancel each other, or result to violence. They shut down conversation completely, which, all of this together, leads to little or no growth. This is why we see things like Democrat politicians literally watching their cities burn and progressives fighting for the release of violent criminals.
When reality proves them wrong, when theft, assault, and violent crime rise despite all the social programs, they don't change their approach, they double down, because to admit failure here wouldn't just mean admitting the policy was wrong, it would mean admitting their entire understanding of human nature is wrong. It would mean accepting that people are not blank slates who can be engineered into perfection, that morality isn't simply a social construct, and that the capacity for evil is part of being human. That's a truth the modern left can't face. It would destroy the foundation of their ideology, the belief that human beings can be reshaped into perfection through socialist policies. So instead, they cling to the illusion, even as their cities decay and their citizens live in fear.
Here's what people on Miami Beach had to say when I asked them if they feel safer in a red city versus a blue city. Do you feel safe in Miami?
I'm not in Colombia, but I'm French. Yeah, it's super safe Miami actually.
You feel safe, right?
Yeah, there's cameras everywhere. You see there's cameras everywhere?
If they feel more comfortable in a red city versus a blue city.
I feel safer in a red city.
How come?
I can't cite this fact, but I feel like there's less crime. I always feel like I need to carry in a blue city.
I live in New York my whole life, and I'm in Miami now, and I've always felt more safe in redder cities.
Well,
and I'm a lesbian. This is just the last 10 years or so.
But yes, I feel safe. You're safer than Paris. Oh yes, because you're the police. You don't go slap somebody. The cops will arrest you. Not in France. The police has respect. You need to respect the police. That's it.
Because in a blue city, I mean, you don't know who has anything.
Yeah.
Because nobody's allowed to have it, right? So the people that will have it are the people that aren't supposed to have it.
Yeah, if somebody does something crazy in a red city, there's somebody is going to step up to the plate and take care of a situation usually.
Right. Where do you feel safer walking around the streets? Where do you feel safer just living your life? In a red city or a blue city?
You know, I used to think definitely red, but as I've gone to more blue cities, I feel like it's pretty even. Like I went to San Francisco, I didn't feel as unsafe as I thought I would.
Where do you feel safer, in a red city or a blue city, as a black man?
I would say blue city.
You feel safer in a blue city? Okay, how come?
I currently live in a red city, and it's more about control. Seems like that's where it's heading.
Basically, you're saying that you feel safer in a bluer city because there's less. You feel like there's less federal involvement. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, I just feel like it's less federal involvement, and it's more.
Because technically speaking, the bluer the city is,